Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm joined up here today by Dan Meehan from the Missouri Chamber of Commerce and Matt McCormick from the Columbia Chamber of Commerce. And October is National Disability Employment Awareness Month. This year is the 75th anniversary of that celebration and recognition. 2020 is also the 30th anniversary of the ADA, or the Americans with Disabilities Act, which prohibits discrimination against individuals with disabilities, and actually, I would say, even takes it a step further and provides protections and accommodations for people with disabilities in the United States. The ADA was really monumental legislation, and it's changed the lives of millions of Americans that have disabilities. The ABLE Act, which was passed in 2014 by Congress, was intended to help further that impact. And here in Missouri, MoAble was launched in 2017, and it makes it possible for Missourians with disabilities to save for the future. It's very similar to a 529 account, so the money that's contributed to ABLE accounts are eligible for a state tax deduction on your income taxes, and the investment earnings on the account grow tax-free. And what makes MoAble so important for people who are living with disabilities and their families is that the money in those accounts are also exempt from means testing for needs-based benefits like SSI and Medicaid. Before MoAble, anybody who is in need of those benefits for a reason of having a disability were subject to an asset limitation, and they weren't allowed to have more than $2,000 in their name. Otherwise, they'd become ineligible for those need-based benefits like Medicaid and SSI. If you think about that, I mean, individuals with disabilities and the parents of children with disabilities who rely on those benefits are not able to have money essentially in their possession, and otherwise they'd be worried about losing access to those benefits. MoAble makes it so that people can save for a car or for a house or for a vacation, or something that they want to do with their time or with their lives to improve their lives, without having to worry about losing benefits that they absolutely have to have to survive. That's why I'm really committed to the program and making it easier for those people to save for the future. In the 2 years that I've been in office, MoAble accounts in our state have grown by over 85%. The Census Bureau reports that there's around 640,000 Missourians with disabilities, and nearly 15,000 of those reside here in Boone County. I'm really proud of the growth of the program over the last 2 years. We have one of the largest ABLE programs in the United States, but we have about 1,700 accounts in our MoAble program, and that means to me that there's still a lot of work to be done. There's a whole lot more than 1,700 people in the state of Missouri that can benefit from the advantages of a MoAble account. So today I'm really excited to be here in Columbia and be with the Missouri Chamber of Commerce, the Columbia Chamber of Commerce, to announce a new partnership which will focus on outreach to our local businesses in Missouri and here in Columbia, and encourage them to add opportunities for payroll deductions or direct contributions out of people's paychecks to their MoAble accounts. Adding direct deposit options for MoAble accounts is a small change that can have a really big impact for people. Not only will it simplify saving for those putting money in a MoAble account, it'll foster inclusion and equity for employees who have disabilities and for employees who have family members with disabilities, by providing them the same opportunities to save for their futures as employees who save money in a regular 401k or IRA, or for kids or families with typically developing kids, those who save money in a 529 account, which a lot of employers allow people to save in 529 accounts through payroll deduction.